Okay, so we're making the meatloaf, guys. We're back in Alicia's kitchen. Welcome back to Alicia's kitchen. It's been far too long, but we're here. So we're making extra lean ground turkey meatloaf. So I'm cheating. I have one of these left. These Epicure meatloaf seasonings. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love these. I will share the link if you want to buy any Epicure, if you're an Epicure person. I love Epicure. As you can see, I have this. And then I have like all of these Epicure spices. I love Epicure. So I'm using this. So this is just a seasoning packet. And then I put in 1 pound of extra lean ground turkey. I put in 1 egg and 2 tablespoons of water. I'm going to mix this all up and put it in to cook. And what we're doing is we're going a little easy tonight. As I was saying, we're going easy tonight. So we're doing ground turkey meatloaf. We're doing this rice, chicken flavored rice from Dainty. I'll show you the macros on the back if you'd like to see. Okay, and then we're going wild, guys. We're adding vegetables to like all of our meals this week, so be proud. This one is broccoli and roasted red peppers with a cheddar seasoning. I don't know, but it looks delicious, and it's going to be our veggie side. So I'm going to go mix this all up, get it ready to cook, and I'll show you guys it all when it's done. But yeah, we're just keeping it simple because I'm still not feeling 100%, and we're trying to keep it healthy, but manageable. Good morning. So I'm coming on to chat here in a minute. Today is a new day. I am so ready. Like, wait till I talk to you guys, okay? So I'm making lunch. So I'm doing an open face sandwich, and I'm using these naan bread. It's 5 points for 2 of them. So I'm using these. I got them at Costco. Sorry, I'm trying to do something here. So I'm using these, and I'm going to put some mustard and a little bit of mayo on it. Some Miracle Whip. I'm going to put that on, and then I'm going to put some turkey and ham and a slice of cheese. And that's going to be lunch with some carrots, celery, and dip. So I'm going to show you guys that when I'm done, and then I'm coming on to chat. Hello. Happy Monday. Happy weigh-in day. Happy reset day. Happy all of the friggin' things, because I am so ready to get going, okay? So I feel like I actually canceled my appointment today with my therapist because when I woke up, I could hardly breathe. I was just not feeling good at all. I went and showered. I did not put any makeup on. Didn't do anything today. I dried my hair. That was it. So I weighed in. We're not happy with the results, but it's okay. It's nothing crazy. I'm still down for January, and I still have lots of time left. But what I'm doing is, this is kind of like my reset. I deleted all of my weigh-ins with Weight Watchers till my first one. My first weigh-in, like my highest weight was 381.8. Okay? So I am so tired of my own excuses. I'm giving myself grace a bit, okay? I hate saying that, but I've been through a lot in the last little while, and there's some stuff going on behind the scenes that I don't obviously share everything with you guys. So there's been stuff over the last week that has been hard. And there's also been some good things, and there's been some really bad things. So there's been some things that have been going on that I don't share. So I've been struggling a bit. And then with depression and things like that, like I haven't really been tracking the way I should. And I just woke up last night. I was up until 4 a.m. because I wasn't feeling good. And I was just like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of my excuses. I'm so tired of giving myself grace, okay? I'm just tired of all of the things. I deserve more than me lying to myself every single day and trying and trying and trying. I deserve to just do it, okay? Just do it. So I was laying in bed, and I had my meal plan, and I did it. And last night my husband actually even said, do you want to get something out, because he knew I wasn't feeling good? And I was like, nope. We're sticking to the meal plan. And I did really, really good yesterday. I have my 40 ounces of water already started. I've already had half of one, so I'm almost at 40 ounces already. I have a super delicious, healthy lunch, and I'm ready for the day. I feel like, but that's okay. I'm going to get on my bike, and I'm going to do my 10 minutes, and I'm going to get at least 4,000 steps today. That is my goal. We are moving our bodies because you know what? Health doesn't wait. We don't wait. I'm not waiting. I am not using sickness right now as an excuse. I have to keep pushing myself because I need to get into some sort of routine. I'm not working right now. I'm not doing anything. So to me, this routine has to start kind of like making a lifestyle change with that. And in general, guys, I'm just tired of making excuses. And that's what they are. They're excuses. No one's coming to save me. I have to do it myself. And I just am at that point again. And when I get to these points, I do it. I just do it. And I'm just there. I laid in bed last night and I was going through, I went all the way to the very first of my Instagram and I started going through and looking at like, what did you eat back then? Like, let's come up with some ideas. So I wrote out a bunch of lunch ideas and a bunch of supper ideas. So I have tons of things like that. And I just saw all those things of like my weight with like I had lost like 60 some pounds, right? And right now I'm at 21 pounds down, which is still great. I'm still 21 pounds down from my lowest. I'm going to share my weigh-in as well. I'm going to share that. I'm also going to share on a post that I'm down 21 pounds overall. We're going to track it every Monday. And we're getting back to basics. Like no more guesstimating how much mayo I'm using or guesstimating how many points this is or nothing like that. Like we're weighing, we're measuring, we're going back to the basics. We're going back to what works, all of the things. I'm even going to a couple of Weight Watchers meetings today and tonight. So I'm super excited. I'm going to go to the Century Club one for people that have to lose 100 pounds or more. So I'm going to go to that with Debbie. I know there's a lot of people that go to that. And I think there's a lot of people that go to her nightly one. So I'm going to go to both of those tonight, I believe. I'm going to. I want to get some inspiration and some I want to be a part of the community because when I shut myself out because I'm sad or depressed, I shut myself off from everything, and that's what I'm shutting myself off from, the community, and I don't want to do that. So I have my lunch here. So what I'm doing is, why I'm not eating yet, so I have my lunch here, as you can see. I'm not eating yet because so I took my insulin. So I measured everything out, took my insulin. I've been lackadaisical with that too, because if I don't know exactly how many carbs I'm having, I don't know exactly how much insulin to take, right? So we need to keep our sugars good. And my sugars have been excellent the last couple days. I'm super, super proud. So we're keeping that going. We're rolling with it all, and we're just doing all the good things. And I'm actually feeling really excited about it, guys. I know if you've been around here for a while, I struggle. I know that. And I know sometimes it's probably hard to watch and you're like, oh my gosh, is this girl ever going to do it? And I'm going to, guys. This is me getting my healthy prep ready for surgery. I need to get everything. I want to get as healthy as I possibly can for surgery. And that might not be happening for a month, 2 months, 3 months, who knows, right? So I need to be prepared for when I get the call and I'm going in. So this is what we're doing. First off, we are daily weighing, and I'm going to share it with you every single day, no matter what it is. But it's going to be good because we're doing good things coming. So that's what's happening, daily weigh-ins every day. I am going to hit 4,000 steps every day. I am going to go on the bike for 10 minutes every day. It's okay if I miss a day. It's not the end of the world, but we're striving to do that every day. It is not too much to ask to get 4,000 steps and 10 minutes on my bike when I don't work and I'm home. Okay? That is not something that is going to be a struggle. I'm going to get 80 ounces of water a day because water is going to be a huge thing after surgery, and I need to make sure that I'm getting water in. So I want to get, not only is it good for you, but it's good for your skin, your hair, your nails, everything, right? So we are getting our water in, 80 ounces of water. I am also going to be sharing my little notes at night. I filled it all back in, and I'll be sharing my steps, my sugars, all that stuff. Also, I'm going to be sharing points for all my meals, and I'll be sharing the I'm also going to start sharing my sugars at each meal, before each meal and after each meal, an hour later. So you can kind of watch and see my sugars, because I know a lot of people are on here are diabetic or pre-diabetic or curious about diabetes or have a family member that is diabetic or whatever, or maybe they're helping someone, or maybe you're just curious about it, right? So I'm going to share those sugars and stuff like that. So we've got lots of exciting things. I'm also going to start doing, I was watching through my stories and I was doing those what I eat in a day or a day in the life, things like that. And I loved doing those and I just got away from them. After Dad passed, you guys, I seriously just lost myself. And I know that's not an excuse, but I really, really did. Like, I really lost myself when Dad went. And I've been struggling with it for a long time. And we're not doing that anymore because my dad wouldn't want me to do that. My mom wouldn't want me to do that. And we're getting our together. I've also been doing my face. Like, I have no filter on right now, and I'm trying to get my face, my skin healthy because I have large pores, redness, all that stuff. So I'm really trying to do like my skincare routine morning and night. So, and we're going to share lots of stuff, guys. I'm going to get back to where I was, and I'm going to get back to doing all of the fun things and all of the things that I enjoy. All of the things that make me Alicia. All of the things that make me me. And I feel good about that. I feel good about getting back to that. The things that make me me, because that's who I am. And I love sharing that with you guys. And who wants to just watch me struggle? Like, nobody does. So it's hard. And we're going to do the thing. So get ready for some fun, some weight loss, some intentional movement, all of the good things, some chats. And we're doing this. So we're doing the dang thing. So I'll talk to you soon. Here she is. She's back. Lucy's ready. Look, Lucy, she's like, yeah, let's go on the bike, Mom. We're going on the bike, guys. 10 minutes. I told you I would do it even if I'm not feeling good. We're doing it. So here we go. Hi, I'm back. Just wanted to come on and say hello. I just finished a workshop, a Weight Watchers workshop, the Century Club one. It was awesome. You know how sometimes you go to a workshop and just like pulls you in and you just know that you're gonna love it. There was like, the people in there were just so good. And yeah, I really loved the inspirational stories and stuff like that. It was really, really good. It's usually Coach Debbie, but she couldn't be there tonight. So it was Coach Corey, and she was really great. I really liked her. So it's definitely going to be one that I'm starting to go to every week. Really liked it. So Century Club is people that have to lose 100 plus pounds or have lost 100 plus pounds, I think. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So it was really, really great. So definitely check it out. Message me if you want to know. It's Monday nights. It was 8 p.m. my time. So, yeah, so just message me if you want to know anything else about it. Like I said, it was 8 o'clock my time, but a lot of you, it's probably like 7 o'clock or earlier. Yeah, I'm the East Coast of Canada. So we're, I'm like ahead of so many people. Intellectually too. I'm just joking. Ahead of so many people in time frame. So, like it's 8:42 here, if you're wondering what time it is here. So it's 8:42. So I had a good supper. It was totally like a hodgepodge. So French onion chicken was on the meal plan for tonight, as you know. And I took my chicken out, but I took my chicken out late because I was sick and I slept in. So I ended up taking my chicken to thaw out late. So it was not ready. So that's going to have to be switched to tomorrow. But that's okay. I had the points. I still have 14 points left for the day sitting on the table. So I'm pretty proud of that. Yeah, I'm working on my second thing of water. It was hard. As I was saying, I have been struggling with the water today. I don't know why. I'll do my influencer thing. Usually I'm like really good with water. Like my new bottle. Also, my nails are growing so good. They're getting really nice and healthy. But yeah, trouble drinking my water today. Don't know why, but I will get the 80 ounces in tonight by the time I go to bed. Not much else going on. Like I said, tomorrow is a pretty lazy day. Don't have anything planned. I will do the bike again and I'll get my 4,000 steps. I'm almost at 4,000 steps, so I'm just gonna go and do a little walk. Maybe I'll pop into another workshop and just walk while I listen. I'm not sure, but we're gonna do something just to get those like last 1,000 steps in, so it won't take long. But yeah, overall I had a really great day. I'm really feeling so good about it. I still feel crappy sick-wise, but doing better. I don't even know what I was gonna say the rest of it. Oh yeah, I'm really proud of today. I feel really good about today. I just feel like I'm on the right track. Like I'm feeling good. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to bed early tonight. Like I said, it's like 8:45 now. So I'm gonna go finish getting my steps and finish this water, and then I'm gonna head to bed. I will share all my stats before I go to bed tonight. Don't worry, I'll share all that with you. And my sugars have been so good today. I'm just really proud of things. When you do the good things happen, right? So anyways, good night and sweet dreams. I hope you all had a fabulous Monday. I didn't get a call today. I will let you know if I get a call for surgery. You guys will be some of the first people to know. So, but yeah, so good night, sweet dreams, and I'll talk to you all in the morning. Bye, guys. Hello, friends. Happy Tuesday. I have Winston here. Hello. He's like, no, Mom. I'm in like Christmas pajamas and I'm just still feeling like pretty crappy. It sucks. Ugh. I hate feeling like this, but it's okay. It'll go away. I've been taking pills and stuff like that. So we're fighting it off. I'm drinking the water. We're fighting it off. I'm pushing myself, but we're also resting too. So, having a good day. I slept in a little bit. I got up. I went to a workout workshop. So I didn't get to do the whole thing because I just was not feeling good. So I did maybe a third of it. It was with Chloe, and she did it was so cool. She did this her movements, and then she had a chair so she could show you how to do it in the chair exercise. So it was an exercise class, but it was low movement. There was so many people doing it, and they all had their cameras on. I didn't have my camera on just because I had just woken up and I was still in my pajamas. But it was with dumbbells, or you could use cans of soup or water bottles. You didn't have to use dumbbells. Whatever you have, make it work kind of thing. And yeah, she was awesome. It was just really good. And she was calling people out and telling them how good of a job they were doing. It was really, really nice. It was I missed that community part of it, right? And where I'm from, we don't have in-person meetings at all. I'd have to go to another province. So it's really nice to be able to do these virtual workshops. And I really, really enjoyed that one. She does another one, I think, tonight. I'm not really sure on what it is. I have to look into it, but and it's on the Canadian and the US, I believe. So some of them are they're both, so which is really nice. So yeah, definitely if you have workshops, definitely check it out. If you don't have workshops, definitely check out getting it. I'm personally really enjoying it right now. If you have any questions about it, you want to ask, let me know. I have been living with this heated blanket. It's so nice. I don't even like to be hot, but this is a perfect temperature. It's so nice. Winston is literally trying to get underneath it. You can see his tail. Look. He's trying to get underneath the blanket. But I've had a good day so far. Supper is going to be really light. So I did have a little bit of chips and dip today at lunch with my sandwich. So I had a sandwich, I had some chips and dip, tracked it all, weighed it all, everything like that. I still have 20 some points, I think, for supper, and my entire supper is almost 0 points. So it's really, really good. We're doing French onion chicken tonight, thank goodness, because my chicken is thawed out. So the only thing for points is the flour and the cheese. But yeah, so I did have a little bit of that. It was a homemade onion dip, so it was so good. And my husband had bought chips to go with it because I had made it for him. So anyways, it was all measured out and it's all good. And like I said, tonight it's just the flour and the cheese that is points. So, and it's not that much flour. I think I used a quarter of a cup. So, and that's for the whole thing. So, but yeah, that's it, guys. Not much going on. I'm almost done of my first 40, almost done of it. So that's good. And then I am going to refill that. I have to do the bike still for 10 minutes and I'm really low on steps today. So I need to do that as well. But yeah, when you're feeling crappy, you just don't want to do anything. But at the same time, like I said yesterday, health comes first. We have to push ourselves sometimes. If I was feeling really sick, if it was in my chest and I was having trouble breathing, things like that, I'm not going to push myself. That's crazy. Don't push yourself like that. But so yeah, as I'm saying, do not push yourself. If you're sick, do not push yourself. I am just doing the bike and 4,000 steps. I'm not doing anything crazy. The bike, I'm literally sitting there watching stories or a show or something like that. And I don't push myself crazily on it. And yeah, so don't go overboard if you're sick. Like, your health comes first. As I was saying, like, health comes first, right? So if you're sick, do not push yourself like that. Don't go crazy. Like I said, I'm not going crazy. I'm just literally going to be doing 10 minutes on the bike, and I'm going to go for a little walk while my supper cooks. And when I say a walk, I mean like a walk around the house, because it cooks for 25 minutes. So that should make sure I get my 4,000 steps. So, but yeah, I hope you're all having a really good Tuesday. Adam's working, so I've just been kind of vegging around. I've been keeping the house really nice and clean. I've been looking at a bunch of stuff I want to start doing now that I'm not working, and I want to focus on like surgery and healing and all that. But yeah, so I was looking at like spring cleaning stuff. So they were having lists. Like, I haven't spring cleaned my house in forever. Like, I used to work like really long shifts and things like that. Like, I used to work a lot. And now that I'm not working, I'm like, I'm going to spring clean my house. I want to do a really good job. Like, take down the curtains and wash them. Like, I don't do that stuff. It's just not. I might actually just get new curtains. We'll see. But I haven't done that in so long. Like, my house is clean, and I'm kind of a little OCD with it. You'll see things, you'll notice sometimes, like dusting and stuff like that. Like, there are certain things that, like, but overall, my house is very clean. Like, I'm weird like that. But when you look at the deep clean, it's probably not. Like, I don't get down on my hands and knees and wipe my baseboards, right? Like, things like that would be dirty. So I'm like, ugh, I gotta do those things. So I'm thinking of trying to do, like, not now, but, and the good thing is I can kind of like take my time and do small parts, right? So I'm thinking, so I found like little lists on Pinterest. It's so funny, guys. I haven't been on Pinterest in forever. And then I go on Pinterest and I'm like, Pinterest, where have you been all my life? I love you. Pinterest is doing so good. There's so much stuff. But yeah, so I want to start doing that. And, also, if anyone wants to know, the skincare thing that I was using, so like, I think my skin's actually starting to look pretty good. I know it doesn't look great, but I've only done it for like 3 days. So, but if you guys want to know what I use, I can share that. And yeah, there's really not much else. You guys know I take yous with me for everything. And, I just felt like I really didn't have much to share. I totally didn't take a picture of my sandwich. It was just a plain old sandwich. My husband came home for lunch and we ate it together, and then he went back to work. So it was nothing exciting. But yeah, so, just because I'm thinking, so my surgery is going to be anytime. So January 12th was my, my session. So a week ago. And so January 12th was my signing the papers. And he said between 1 to 3 months is usually when you're looking at it. And they have to give you 4 weeks notice because you have to do the shakes for 3 weeks, right? So they have to give you that. So I'm thinking I'm going to have the surgery like March, end of March, early April, let's just say, okay? So I'm going to be drinking shakes, 5 shakes a day for 3 weeks. That's it. And I think I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm sure I'm going to be irritable. I'm going to be cranky. I'm not going to want to do anything. I'm going to be like super in a cranky mood because food is a big part. Like, I know this surgery is going to save my life. Like, I'm not in any way not wanting to have the surgery now. Now I'm like, I'm all in kind of thing. So I can be all in, but still have struggles, right? Like, my food addiction just didn't disappear. It's not like I'm like, oh, surgery, I'm not addicted to food anymore. I have a food addiction. Most people that probably have this surgery do have a food addiction. Most people that are watching this right now probably have a food addiction. So when you have a food addiction, it doesn't just go away. So I know I'm going to be cranky. I know I'm going to be irritable. I know I'm going to be all those things. So I've been reading, like, I'm part of groups and I've been reading about them. I've like talked to people that have had the same doctor as me, and I just have to, like they say, to keep busy. So I'm trying to think of ways that I can keep busy, that I can like do things that will distract me. Because I find that like when I'm doing things around the house, I don't even remember to eat sometimes because I just don't like think of it. And I'll explain kind of a little too, like about Ozempic, because I had someone comment, are you still taking Ozempic and is it working? Because obviously not. So an update on Ozempic. So I am on Ozempic 2 milligrams. I'm on the max dose, okay? So Ozempic works. So I'm going to say Ozempic works. It takes away the food noise. I could pretty much go all day and not think of food. So that food noise is gone. I don't think about like my next meal. I don't think about food all the time. It's great that way. But it doesn't fill me up. Like, it doesn't stop me from eating more than I should. So, whereas I heard, like, I haven't been personally on Mounjaro or Zepbound, but I hear that kind of helps with you, like, stopping you eat. So I'm only on Ozempic, and I can't speak for the other ones. But this doesn't fill me up. Like, I can eat a whole combo from McDonald's or something. Or I can go into the kitchen and eat, like, 2 chicken breast meal, like, and a bunch of stuff. Like, I can eat all that. It doesn't fill me up. But I don't think about it before. So that's kind of where the Ozempic, though, part is failing me. Because I'm a big eater. I'm a quantity eater, not a quality eater. I want more food than I need. So it doesn't fill me up fast. Like, it doesn't keep me full. Whereas I hear people have told me, like, you've messaged me, like Zepbound, Wegovy, Mounjaro, they do that, but I'm only approved for Ozempic because I'm diabetic. So my health plan doesn't cover any of the other ones yet, so eventually maybe it will. I'm not sure, but I'm just speaking of what my experience is. Like, I cannot tell you what other people's experience is. Maybe it completely fills you up and you don't eat very much, but me, it doesn't work that way. So I'm still on it for the food noise because it does help, because when I go off of it, I do notice the food noise comes back with a vengeance. And and I do have to go off of that during my shakes. I have to go off of it 2 weeks before surgery, and we have to be off of it for a little bit after surgery as well. So that's it. I just wanted to give you kind of a quick update on the Ozempic because I had someone ask. So there's nothing wrong with Ozempic. There's nothing wrong with any of them. I am totally for GLP-1s. I'm totally for whatever works for you and your body. This is your life. It's your health, and whatever you want to do is what I support. So just to give you a heads up on that. I support you all. Like, it doesn't matter to me what you do. If you decide not to, that's totally okay. If you decide to use it, then that's okay too. Like I said, it's really your journey. Everybody's journey is different. What works for some people is going to work for someone else. What works for someone else isn't going to work for the other person, right? So, and really, like, I hardly ever hear about surgery. So it's kind of like a path that I'm taking that I don't know very many people. Like, I'm actually lucky that Mary's doing it, and I had my aunt had surgery. So I do have, not the aunt that I talk to all the time, Sandra, not that aunt, a different aunt. But yeah, so it's just different. But yeah, so enough talking. This is my little chitty chat today. I got my living room all back together. I put, like, everything out again. I put a little tree in the corner. I'll show you guys after. I'll turn yours around to show you when I'm done. But yeah. That's it, guys. Nothing else exciting going on. We'll make supper tonight in the kitchen. We'll do some French onion chicken. If you've seen me make it 1,000,000 times, so you really don't care, that's okay. If you want to see me make it, then follow along. I will show you odds and ends of it. I don't need to show you the whole thing because that would be like an hour. Because it takes so long to cook down the onions. So while I'm doing that, I'll get my steps in and stuff like that. So anyways, it is, what time here? It is 3:21. I am going to check out if there's any workshops, and I'm going to do the bike soon. Maybe I'll do the bike and do a workshop. Who knows? But I hope you're all having a good Tuesday. I'll check in later and talk to you soon. Bye, guys. So there's my tree. I just didn't, it looks dusty, and I just washed it. Why do I always have dust? Anyways, and I put my little stuff up here. And this is just, as you can see, I just put stuff back up. And I missed my tree, so I did that. But yeah, I got, like, all my stuff is back up in the living room, and things are back to normal. No Christmas tree, but still some stuff. We're doing it again. I don't want to, but we're doing it. There's the tree I get to look at now. Anyways, yeah, here we go. Hello, so I'm in the kitchen. I started cooking. So, one second here, I'm just grabbing my thing. So this is 1 white onion cut up. And now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take some beef broth, sorry. I'm going to take some beef broth. I used the low sodium, or this is no salt added, actually. And I'm just going to add some to it. And we are going to let this saute until they're caramelized. So right down. It takes a little while. Like, it literally takes probably half an hour. It's 5:01 right now. So let's see. I've never really timed how long it takes these to go down. I just have them cooking on medium because my stove is crazy. It'll like turn red, the grill. So anyways, I'm going to let this cook for a little bit. Oh, I don't like... That's weird. I don't know. Anyways, so we will, I'll be back to show you guys. Okay, so this is what they're looking like. They're getting there. Okay, so, and it's been 14 minutes, so they're getting there. And I took 4 chicken breasts and butterflied them. And I put Italian seasoning on them. So you can use whatever Italian seasoning you want. This is the Italian seasoning I have. And I just put it on. And I'm going to put these in the pan, flip them, add more Italian seasoning to the other side. I like mine seasoned very well. But we're not putting those in the pan yet. We're waiting until these caramelize down. So I will let you guys know what the next steps are after. Okay, so I've taken the onions out. I just put them on my fancy plate. And I have my chicken ready. So now I have my frying pan is empty. So I'm going to give it a spray again. And now I'm going to add in my chicken breast. So I just got to grab a fork here. 1 second. And I'm going to add these in. And I'm just going to lay them down flat. Okay. You can see them. And I'll be right back. Okay, so now I've added the Italian seasoning to them again. And now I'm going to let these cook basically almost all the way through. And then I'm going to remove them from the pan. And I'm going to add the onions back in, beef broth, and flour. And I'll show you that as I do it. But I'm just going to let these cook now. I've been getting my steps in while I'm doing this. And I hope you're all having a good Tuesday. Okay, so the chicken is out and it's cooked almost all the way through. Now what we're doing is we're going to add in the onions. So I sprayed the pan. We're using the same pan and I'm going to add in the onions. Okay, now we're going to take flour. So whatever kind of flour you want. I just have all-purpose unbleached. So I'm going to measure out 1/4 cup here. Just a second. We might need a little more, but I'm going to start with 1/4 cup. And then we go from there. And I can tell just by when I put it in. So usually I don't measure. I've been just kind of throwing things in. So 1/4 cup, let's do a little bit more. Okay. So that's in there. And then you're going to add in chicken broth. So you're just going to add in quite a bit. Because you want to get rid of all of that. Sorry. I have my stuff here. Working on my second thing of water. And you're going to want to stir this all around. This is going to make... Sorry, okay. So I added the beef broth in. And now you're just going to mix this all up. You want to get rid of all of the flour. So you want to kind of make it like a gravy. And I may need some more beef broth. Because it kind of seems a little thick. So I think I'm going to have to grab my other thing of beef broth. So I will be back in 1 second. Okay, so now we have the pan here. So I'm just going to spread this all out at the bottom of the casserole dish. And sometimes mine looks lighter, sometimes it looks darker. I don't know. It always tastes good, so don't worry if yours doesn't look exactly like mine. It's probably going to still be delicious, so. And it probably just depends on how long you caramelize your onions for, too, right? If you have them in the pan for longer, they're going to be darker. So, anyways, you're just spreading this all out. I know you can't probably see. There's so much steam coming from it. But you just want to cover all the bottom really nicely. I'm not putting this in the oven yet. My husband's not going to be home for like another hour. So I'm going to have it ready. It cooks for 25 minutes in the oven. So I don't need to put it in now. I just wanted to get it ready so that I could go and sit down and relax for a little bit. So, okay, so now this is what they look like. Like, look at the chicken. The chicken is incredible. It's so flavorful and so delicious. Anyway, so I put all 4 chicken breasts are in there. Like, I butterflied them, so there's 8 pieces. And they're all in there now on top of the onion mixture. And all you're going to do now is I'm going to measure out my cheese, so I have to go measure that. but I'm just going to put some light cheese on top of this. It's going to go in the oven at 350 for 25 minutes. I'll share the recipe. And yeah, I made a reel already for this, I'm sure, a few times. And I'll actually share the recipe so that you can screenshot it too. So I'll show you guys this when it's done. But oh my gosh, this is so good. And just so you know, I don't even like onions. And I will eat this like a maniac. This is supper. This is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven.